What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about Tears for Fears, the synth pop duo out of Bath, England. Roland and Curtis still doing their thing all these years later at a very high level. I actually just had the opportunity to see them live a week ago, and they totally blew me away. Their vocals are even better than they were back in the 80s, in my opinion, and their new material is really fantastic. So this was extremely hard to whittle down, actually, to a top 5, but I think I did it. So let's get right to it. At number 5... Head Over Heels, one of many big hits off of Songs from the Big Chair from 1985. This is such an awesome power ballad, opening with this huge piano sound doing this great melody, and then of course some guitars and synths enter, and then both the verse and the chorus are extremely catchy, with both vocalists doing this really cool falsetto thing on the verses, and then it's just a sing-along chant, head over heels. So awesome. And that is just at my number 5. So now at number 4, Sowing the Seeds of Love, the title track from the 1989 album that wasn't as big a hit, unfortunately, as Songs from the Big Chair, but looking back in retrospect, this album is really awesome, especially the first 3 tracks on the record, this being the third. And, I remember when it came out, me thinking, man, this is some really cool stuff, with Roland doing almost like this, not quite rapping, but speaking vocal on the verses. That's just the syncopation of it is very cool, talking about all the things that are ailing the world right now. And then a beautiful chorus that just uplifts with Kurt's vocals, sowing the seeds of love. And it's just such a great message of love that resonates, very Beatlesque as well, especially musically also. You get like a trumpet solo in there. Reminds me a little bit of Penny Lane in that moment. And then, it builds up, goes a few different places. But then when the two merge at the end with the verse and the chorus at the same time, it's just magical. And gotta love this track. So now at number 3... Rivers of Mercy, off of the brand new album, The Tipping Point, which I gotta say, so far is one of my favorite records of 2022. And this song is just incredible. One of my favorite tracks of the year, and definitely the best song on this album. It's a slow build, but it is a beautiful one. And again, like Sowing the Seeds of Love, with a very important message. Again, talking about the horrors of the world going on right now. Actually, you hear some sound effects in the beginning of gunfire and sirens and things. And I believe that Roland and Kurt wrote this about, what was happening in America during COVID and the riots, and that inspired them to write this song of just a way to escape all of that through the beauty of music. And man, do you, because it's just a gorgeous melody, and the lyrics are so powerful. Drown me in rivers of mercy. Just a gorgeous song. And if you haven't checked out the new album, what are you waiting for? Do it, because it is great, and even better live. So now at number 2, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. How can you not have this on your list? I mean, just so iconic. Right away, before even the guitar comes in, that little synth part that goes dee-doo-doo-doo, whatever that is, sounds kind of like something out of Star Wars or something. But then when that guitar riff comes in, it's like, oh yeah, man. It's just a happy, fun, upbeat song that, again, has some really strong messages in the lyrics. And hopeful messages as well. That's the thing I love about Tears for Fears, is like, this kind of song is just timeless in any time and place. 100 years from now, I can hear people singing along to this. And that just goes back to, the melody of writing of these two is just at another level. It's brilliant. Everybody wants to rule the world. And of course, I can't help thinking of the end scene of Real Genius, Val Kilmer movie, where they make a house explode with popcorn and they're just having fun at the end. It's so great and so fitting, and that's just my number 2. So now at number 1, Shout. It had to be Shout, of course. The big hit off of Songs from the Big Chair once again. And some people would say that this song is overplayed. They play it on 80s radio all the time, but I never get sick of it, man. Anytime I hear, again, like Everybody Wants to Rule the World, this opening sound of that little bell or triangle, whatever it is, I'm like, yes, man, here it comes. And then, of course, it comes right in with the chorus leading into the verse, which is very unusual, but it's such a strong, powerful chorus that you could hear it over and over again and raise your fists and, shout, shout. Let it all out. So great. And then by the time it builds up to that guitar solo at the end that Roland plays himself, it's just so cool and so melodic. I love it. Like, all the notes in your mind, you can kind of sing along to it. And then again, that just speaks to, as I said, the great melody writing of these guys, not just vocals, but all the instruments involved. It's just, they were so ahead of their time. And again, another timeless, huge, powerful song that stands the test of time. And that is my top 5, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be? There were so many that I left out, songs off of Seeds of Love like Woman in Chains, the title track off the new album, The Tipping Point, is also great. And there was a lot of awesome stuff in between. And of course, Mad World almost made my list. I mean, such a great song off of their first album, The Hurting. But yeah, guys, that is it. So let me know what you think. We got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, big countdowns, and so much more. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.